Hi, my name is Sandeep Giri. I'm the CEO of OpenI, and today I'd like to talk to you about our plugin for i2b2, which is a very popular analysis tool for healthcare research. Let's talk a little bit about i2b2. First, disclaimer: we're not bioscientists or bioinformatic researchers, but here at OpenI, we tend to look at i2b2 as a very unique and compelling software framework that does a lot of heavy lifting of healthcare research data. Now with the OpenI interface, we take a different approach. So I'm going to log into our OpenI plugin. You'll notice that the very first thing it'll show is a dashboard that gives me a quick overview of the database, i2b2 database that's underneath this thing. So I know how many patients are there, the time span that the data here is from 88 to 2006, and just the patient demographic broken down by patient counts broken down by gender, age, and also over time for each year how many patients were seen. So I kind of know as a researcher what is the universe of data that I'm looking at. And then to drill in further, I have specific reports, such as the ones here. Let me go into one called Patients and Diagnosis. This is what we call a detailed report, and the approach that's different about this is that instead of asking the researchers to issue one query at a time to get their counts, it just shows all the counts in one place. So you get sort of a higher level picture, and also you can eyeball the entire information that's there. So I'm seeing the entire count by different diagnoses. Now earlier we wanted to see how many hypertension males were there, so I can do the same thing here. Now I'm going into gender, and in the filter section I'll select male, say OK, and now the entire list is filtered by males, and I can apply as many other filters as I want to. Okay. Um, Also, there's a chart feature, so you can see the entire thing is a chart. So you can try different kinds of charts. So the visualization is right there at the same place. Also, instead of I'm looking at diagnosis right now. Let's say I want to look at medications instead. So I can just grab medication, put it in the place of diagnosis, grab diagnosis, get it out from there. So now I have the same report broken down by different types of medications, and then I can just look at the nice same numbers. If I want to do comparisons, such as let's say male versus female, instead of having this gender thing down here, I'll put it in columns. Put it here, and then I'll just select the two genders so that I only have male and female value. Female and male. Say OK. Now I got comparisons right there. And then again, I go in the chart view. Again, I have a comparison there, right there to eyeball. So again, what's really cool about the interface is that is that it allows you to do things at closer to speed of thought. Right. The other thing that's really cool about OpenI is the way it allows you to download data. Now, first off, anything that you see in this interface, you can download it into an Excel sheet or PDF right from here. So that's really easy way to get data out. Now, going further, let's say you want to download the actual underlying individual encounter information for a patient set. Basically, all the details that are in the i2b2 database. Then you can use a BI feature called drill through. To do so, let's first say we want a specific patient count. Let's say we want to get all the folks who took psychotherapeutic agents who are male. There's these 28, right? So in that case, we click on the data report. You start seeing these green arrows, right? When I click on the green arrow, what it'll do is it'll download a report. So you can see the results of drill through is a full CSV file that has all the elements of that are in an encounter associated with the patient data set. So you see all the diagnoses, the medications, the demographic attributes, lab values, etc., etc. So this is all again our demo data set. If your i2b2 instance has 30, 40, 50 fields, of course this would be much wider. The point is the speed that we improve in which a researcher can get to the underlying data and plug this data into statistical packages such as SAS or R or whatever they want to use. Right. Also, if you don't know what you're looking for, if you want to eyeball the information, overall information, you can do that as well. So here's a method called explore. So we go new OpenI analysis report. We'll select the data set. We just have the demo one here. But when you say explore, what happens is it shows you patient counts by every possible attribute that's in the database. So by diagnosis, by religion, by gender, by age. So these are the ones we have in our data set. But you kind of see that this lets you eyeball the information and then drill into the specific one that you would like to explore further. So again, all in all, this provides a much better user experience to conduct exploratory analysis of the curated data that's in i2b2. Um, our belief is that this type of interface is much more effective in helping the researchers because it enables discovery by presenting the big picture, as opposed to having the researcher always build queries and compare query results against one another, as done in the default i2b2 client. Now, in terms of the key features, again, what we have here is a full BI tool on top of i2b2 data, dashboard that gives you a quick high-level view, variety of tools to explore further, drill down, etc., and a very special way to download the underlying data. The plugin itself is deployed on top of Pentaho, which is a very popular BI platform these days. Because it's open source, it's very easily and fully customizable. So we can customize the ETL and data model specific to your data set that's in your i2b2 instance. The UI is skinnable, so we can make it look like part of your existing IT infrastructure. As for deploying OpenI Plug-in for i2b2, we require that you at least have one separate server environment where we can install the analytical schema database and the OpenI web application. Within this environment, we will customize the OpenI's ETL tool to pull data out of your i2b2 instance and configure that data model and the OLAP cubes as per the ontologies that you have defined in your i2b2 instance. After that, we transfer the data over. We will build and process the cubes and expose them via the OpenI web interface, and basically invite the researchers to start their exploratory analysis process, and of course provide lots of feedback. I hope you found this helpful. If you like our approach, what you see here, and would like to explore this for your own i2b2 instance or for any other BI project that you might have, please contact us today. We're at contact@openi.org, and we look forward to hearing from you and working on BI projects together. Thanks for your time. Bye.